Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris Matucci coming to you from Atlas Property Management again. And today we're going to talk about maintenance on your property. Now, one of the questions that we get a lot from prospective clients is, you're saying that I have to use your people. And that's not entirely true. Our contract does state that when you work with us, if it's an owner liable expense, it's something that you would have had to pay for, and it's less than $500, we are going to take care of that maintenance. We're going to get it coordinated and dispatched and taken care of. And then when the next rent payment comes in, we will deduct that from the gross amount, and you'll get your net proceeds minus any maintenance, management fees, things along those lines. That being said, and if it's over $500, we're going to start getting bids, sending them out to you, talking to you about those bids and getting approval, and then moving forward and doing the same thing from that point forward. But, we have a lot of people call and say, well, I want to coordinate my own maintenance. And unfortunately, when the property is occupied, it's not vacant, we are going to handle the maintenance coordination process. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but one of the big ones is, you have people living in your home, and we can't take the risk of sending, your friend's brother who owes you a favor into the house. We don't know who this person is. We don't know that they're vetted. They haven't been vetted, and they're most likely not going to be licensed and insured. So that's a risk that we're not willing to put our residents into. We are going to want to use reputable people that we know do good work and in a safe and efficient manner. Now, that being said, we're always looking for top line vendors to join our network. So if you have someone that is licensed and insured and you're just like, hey, they're the best, they've always worked on my property, we want them to continue working on our property, we're always looking for referrals there. We're going to take those people, we're going to talk to them, we're going to get them into our vendor network for you, and then we're going to make notes on your account saying, hey, for John Smith over here, they only want these vendors who are licensed and insured and approved to go into the property. We're going to take care of that. We've found some of our best vendors that way. We love referrals in the vendor network. And then moving forward from that, when the property is vacant, it's your property. How about it? Do your thing. If you want to do the work yourself, if you have someone that will give you a good price, and they may not be licensed and insured, as long as the property at the end of the day meets rent ready standards, it's yours to do with what you will. That being said, if you're doing the work yourself, or you have someone who might be doing you a favor but isn't giving you their full attention and doing the work on the property in a timely manner, the money that you're going to lose by the property sitting vacant longer because you're not collecting rent, rather than the higher upfront cost to have our vendors take care of it to get the property back ready for anything that wasn't covered by a security deposit. 9 times out of 10, the money that you're going to save paying what might be a higher amount from our people, not saying that it is, it's just in these situations, that tends to be the impression that the owner has. But going with our vendors and getting it done quickly, and having a 1 week turnaround instead of a 4 week turnaround, and being able to get the property back on the market and showing it and marketed and rented to somebody in what would be the same amount of time they would take for maybe you to do the work on your days off or after work, that extra 2, 3, 4+ weeks of rent is going to far outweigh any cost savings that you're going to get from doing the work yourself. But that being said, we're always looking for new vendors. If you have good people, we welcome them to come, you to bring them over to us, and we will put them onto your property profile and say that these are the vendors that you want. When the property is vacant, you can knock yourself out. So it's not entirely black and white when we say, no, we only work with our vendors. There is some gray area, like I said, and that's kind of the explanation of it. So I hope this helps, and I hope that we get a chance to work with you. And if you're an existing client, you have a vendor that you want to refer over to us, please reach out. We look forward to talking to you. Thank you very much.